Everyone, welcome to the Horizon Martial Arts Monday's Memorandum. How's everyone doing? It is Monday, December. I'm having a bad, rough day. Monday, February 5th, 2024. And we are also live on Instagram. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, Monday Memorandum for Horizon Martial Arts. Quickly going through a few things. Some interesting news, some exciting news, some cool stuff. So right off the bat, something I'm very happy about. We went to the T&K invitational tournament this weekend. The team did well. I mean, hell, in many divisions, we dominated. In the 7-9 stick fighting as well as point fighting. I know in point fighting, we swept first, second, and third. In the stick fighting, stick fighting, I think we swept. And then point fighting, I know we took first and second. Great thing there on the upcoming, the junior arnisadors. And then the full-blown arnisadors, the team did very, very well. I've been told officially Colin is now a beast by all the black belts from the other schools. Evidently, he swings a stick a little harder than all the other guys. So all is well. Win some, lose some, but everyone came back with hardware. And more importantly, everyone had a good time. That's the biggest thing. It was the first tournament of the league. So just so everyone knows how things go, if you placed, we'll start from the bottom up. If you were fifth place or below, you get 50 points for participating in the tournament in those specific divisions that you participated in. Fourth place is 100 points. Third is 200. Second is 3, and first is 400 points. So, the leader from 7 to 9-year-olds in stick fighting, I know, are Brianna. Second place is John Smith. In point fighting, it's the other way around. It's John Smith is leading the season, and Brianna is in second place. We have 4 tournaments. The next one is going to be Mr. Guida's. We will be talking about who's going to be leading that up because unfortunately, it was supposed to be in May. The date got switched, and I will be in Toronto that weekend, or at least that day, working with Grandmaster Bobby Tabwata. He's going to be up there, great friend of ours. So a bunch of the members of the organization have made a commitment to support that event, but that's farther down the road. So here's the other bit of another portion of exciting news is that so for those who weren't aware, and because sometimes people who see this are not necessarily members of Horizon Martial Arts. So in February, I was in a car accident with Miss Janice. The two of us got hit. Guy went through a red light, totaled the car we were in. Thank God at the last moment I saw it coming, so I could turn into it. If they would have blew the red light, T-boned us, totaled our car. He was able to drive away. Our car got totaled, and it hit on my side. So Miss Janice has some issues she's dealing with. We're both in physio. My left knee and my right shoulder, this whole side of my body's been all jacked up. And so I got a green light from my physiotherapist as well as the doctors to now go back to normal activities to find out whether this situation has been maintained / fixed or I'm going to need surgery. So right now I'm feeling fairly well. I was on my feet all day at the tournament. My legs were fine. We haven't had fluid buildup, which was the biggest. I've got a torn meniscus. There's no question about that. I've got a torn rotator cuff. We know that. There was hope that physiotherapy would be able to fix the problem, do non-surgical. But I've cut a lot of things out. So, and I also had that heel spur issue. So shockwave therapy, that was very successful. So I remember having a conversation at the end of last year or at the beginning of last year that, that from the heel spur alone, that I probably wouldn't be doing as much classes or I'd be sitting on that stool because I would need to take a break. And then of course the car accident didn't help matters at all. So officially this week, February 5th, I'm going to be back on the floor teaching and talking to the parents on the side. It's just that now I've got that green light to say, all right, get on the floor and let's see if what we did fixed it or not. And if not, then we're going to have to schedule surgery. So I'm really excited now that I'm at least to this phase. So this will decide whether or not. And I just didn't like waiting. When I was looking at for those who ever had heel spurs, I had a heel spur and it broke off. And I asked the doctor, I go, hey, are we going to need to do surgery someday? He goes, well, yeah, probably. Go, no, there is no someday. We're either doing it now when I can heal faster, or we're going to fix it another way. He goes, well, there is one other way we can try. And he got me into shockwave therapy, and that was completely successful. Had it not worked in December or January, I would have been looking at getting surgery. So my mindset's this: now it's time to get back on, see what my body can handle, and see if everything fixed. If not, there might be a couple months where I'm going to have to take off. Well, not take off. I'd still be there, but I'd have to go back into sitting on the chair and directing stuff because of that condition, or healing from surgery. And I don't know if they'd be able to stack the two surgeries at the same time if both are needed. Hopefully, I will not have to do surgery whatsoever. And all the work I've been doing in physiotherapy, being back in the gym, hopefully all that is going to be paid off. So, okay, now this is Bring a Buddy Week. So we are going to do more. This is the first one. So if people didn't get the memo, don't worry. There'll be more. But this week for all the kids, actually, and the adults too, bring a buddy. You bring a friend. You're going to teach them. You're going to get to see what I do. And then hopefully they can test for the white belts based on what you're teaching them. So we'll have a separate day for them to go through that if that's possible. This Saturday, which I probably should have looked the date up prior, but I'm going to do it right now because I have a big screen. I've got multiple big screens on my what the heck just happened? Oh, that's why. I was like, why can't I see anything? Because I opened up a new tab. I didn't open up a new window. Okay, so I got that. So this Saturday, the 10th. Well, this weekend we're doing the Balloons Walk Immersion Weekend. So in those Horizon Martial Art members, you're going to see PG Craig coming to town. PG, and that's Punang Guru. Punang Guru, Jason Arnold's supposed to be coming in. A few of the other guys, we'll see. Somebody had knee surgery or hip surgery, so hopefully they'll be able to make it, but I don't think that's going to happen. So you'll see some faces for the entire weekend. But Saturday, we're doing a 2-hour Balloons Walk seminar from noon to 2. The estate program specifically working on disarms controls and that stuff. So that portion is open to everybody. So don't be surprised. And then I've got this calendar in front of me. Okay. I want to talk about this for the end of the month because this is the first broadcast of Monday the Monday Memorandum since the first of the month, February. So the first one of February. So I want to talk about what's going to be happening. So we have no days we're closed in the month of February. Valentine's Day is on a Wednesday, and we still will have class. The 16th, we're doing a kids' night out. That's from 6:30 to 9 p.m., and that will be parkour. And then the 17th, we're going to be doing from right now, currently 6 to 9. We're going to do a teens night out. We'll talk about that during class. The registration is open for the parkour. Now, on February 21st, which is not that far away, I'm leaving for the Philippines. Now, the cool thing is, while I'm gone, I have discussed things with Professor Jerry DeSato. He is a professor in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the highest ranked Canadian in the Helio Soneca line of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And he's been down through years working with us. He does Arnis with me. I do Brazilian with him. So he's going to come down a few days, 3 or 4 days while I'm gone, probably on the Mondays and Wednesdays. He's going to be teaching in the teen class, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the teen adult class. So that's a special treat. We will not be doing the black belt class on Wednesdays while I'm gone, but Punang Guru Jerry will be teaching Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu during those sessions. So most likely the 21st, the 26th, the 28th, and possibly the 4th of March. I just had to firm things up. The goal was to have it on Mondays and Wednesdays, But I just got to double check with his schedule, make sure. If not, it'll be Tuesdays and Thursdays. So so that is going on there. So I don't want to make this too long. So let me start from the top down again. So first of all, it is Bring a Buddy Week. Bring a friend in. You're going to help teach them. Of course, I'm going to show them some stuff too. And then hopefully they can test for their belt. Then what we have going on is the Balintawak Immersion Weekend, as well as the Balintawak Seminar this weekend. Kids Night Out is on the 16th. Teens Night Out is on the 17th. And then Punanguru Jerry Professor Jerry is going to be in town to do a few seminars when I leave for the Philippines. And I'm hopefully bringing some cool things back. I'm seeing if they're going to make special blades, training blades, some swords that will be kid size, because the problem is we don't have anything kid size, all adult size. Like I make our sticks custom. We do the kid size ones, the big ones. Also, just an FYI, it's a little ahead of time. In March, we'll be changing up our Black Belt Club classes. Friday nights, we'll be moving. The staff class will move to Saturday. But Friday night, we're going to be doing, or Fridays, we're going to be doing sword class. So with no further ado, I'm going to wrap things up here. So listen, everybody, always please stay safe and stay sane. This is Datu Hartman from Horizon Martial Arts. And thanks for tuning in for the Monday Memorandum.